listening to?
Hmm?
What are we listening to? What are they talking about? Advances towards women? Is this the...
There wasn't a pausing point because it started talking. There wasn't a pausing point because it started talking.
Yeah, it was like a whole show. Nichols.
Remember, like at 7:15, I'm gonna usually take over the show a little bit so that way I can get the ads in the folder. Okay.
Okay, cool. All right, I got you. Whenever we introduce, like, you could just say your name is Hamza, making a good friend, co-host, blah blah blah, and then after that, like, don't say introducing. I'll just say, And I'm his co-host and good friend, Justin Whitkey. How are y'all doing tonight? And then that'll take, you know what I mean?
Don't say how are y'all doing tonight because no one can respond.
That's what I mean though, but it's just...
Okay. Just say I hope y'all are doing well.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Okay, alright, get your headphones on. We're going to one after this and we're done. Mango habanero.
Jewish.
Jimmy, watch out. This is my mom's. This is the lady that my mom's friend that got us a radio show.
This one?
Yeah, Kimberly Kinzer.
That's cool. Connections.
Yeah. Alright. Hello and welcome to Radio Azad. I am your favorite host, Hamza Hamid, alongside...
Well, that's kind of debatable. I'm probably the best, but my name is Justin Whitkey, and I'm his good friend and co-host. How are y'all doing today?
You could be the best, but I'm their favorite. Anyways, we are going to bring you the best show coming up in the DFW area on Saturday nights, which is called Saturday Night Sports. Justin, don't we have a loaded show going on tonight?
No, it's a pretty good show tonight. Y'all are in for a treat.
But before we get to that, let me tell y'all about our client of the week. I am personally excited about this because it has to do with food. Old Town Creamery, feeling hot, hot, hot. There's only one place to go to cool down. Old Town Creamery has the best and most delicious homemade ice cream in town. Flavors including mango, chocolate fudge, cappuccino, butter pecan, green tea Faluda, and even Bond flavored ice cream. I know if you're a fan of Bond, you will enjoy this. It is located at the intersection of Spring Creek and Coit at 6205 Coit Road in Plano. So, Justin, tell us about these fire topics, man.
Oh, man. Tonight we got some good stuff, man. We got Ronda Rousey. That was just a crazy fight the other night.
34 seconds.
That was 34 seconds. Still undefeated. We also have the Houston's and Redskins, man. They got into a big brawl in practice the other day. Crazy.
I believe you mean Texans, but it's all good.
Wrote it down wrong. My bad. Sorry, guys. Houston, Texans and Redskins got into a big brawl. Ooh, messing up. Tomorrow we have the Hall of Fame game. It's going to be the Vikings and Steelers. What time is that?
I believe it starts at 8 o'clock,
8 o'clock
for
okay.
us in Texas.
It's in Texas.
Yeah, I only care about our time.
I do too, but y'all be sure to tune into that. That's going to be pretty exciting. We also have Des Bryant. I mean, I don't even know what to say.
How about them boys?
But he has a lot of stuff to talk about. You know, his fight. He has a torn hamstring. Just a lot, but he should be able to pull through, I think. 49ers also released Alden Smith after his 5th arrest. And also, Sam Bradford, man, he's looking to sign an extension with the Eagles. Good idea or bad idea? We may never know. Or maybe we will.
And I believe you forgot about my man, Jason Pierre.
Oh, I did, man.
Mr. Four Fingers.
4 fingers, but still a beast.
All right, guys. First and foremost, I personally would like to congratulate Ronda Rousey. I know you're listening in, Ronda. I know you're listening in. 34 seconds, knock out a Beth Korea, the lady who made fun of your dad, your family. You taught her.
You did right.
Guys, I believe Justin has one major announcement for y'all.
I do. If y'all have any time during the show, if y'all feel the need to, voice your opinion, which y'all should, you can always give us a call at 972-501-9390, and we are Radio Wizard, Voice of the People. You can also stay connected with us. Go to YouTube. Go to youtube.com/Radio Wizard. Also, Twitter has this pretty cool thing. You can send a text to 40404, and in the body write, follow us, Radio Wizard. Also, you can join our email list by going to www.radiowizard.us and sign up for our email by clicking join. Also, go to Facebook to the Radio Wizard page and click like. Also, we actually just created a Saturday Night Sports Facebook page. Feel free to go and follow us for all news updates, stuff like that.
Along with Twitter.
Because Twitter is
live.
Twitter is live in life. You can also easy ways to listen to us. If you have a PC or Mac, just go to www.radiowizard.us. Or if you have an iPhone, which Team iPhone the best, right?
I would have to agree with that.
Have to agree. But you can download the free Radio Wizard app. Makes it a little bit easier to listen in, and it's free. If you have Android, which I don't like.
No one does.
No one does. You can download the free app, TuneIn Radio, and search for Radio Wizard and listen to us on that.
Just an easy way for y'all to listen to us as time goes on. And guys, again, just a repeat of the number, 972-501-9390. Call in and tell us who is the better radio host. Me, myself, Hollywood, or Justin Whitkey. Anyways, that's another debate. I don't want to knock you out like Rhonda did in 34 seconds.
34 seconds.
But Beth Korea, I hope you learned your lesson. Don't you ever talk smack to the best fighter in the world. She won an award above Floyd Mayweather for that, and you're gonna talk smack and bring out suicide comments, which is completely wrong.
You deserve to lose.
Guys, Justin was not saying this 2 weeks ago. He was going, Beth Korea, she's gonna win, but,
I don't think I was saying that, but things might have got mixed up.
But along with that, there was another interesting topic with Ronda Rousey. I feel like she's turning into the Drake of the UFC. She's just picking beef with everybody. She's not scared. She called out Floyd Mayweather at the ESPYs. Floyd Mayweather responded recently saying, call me when you can make $300 million in 34 minutes.
He has a point to that.
He does, but then Ronda Rousey said, and I quote, it doesn't take me 12 rounds to finish someone.
She has a better point.
Yes. I mean, who would you take in a fight like that, first of all?
I don't know. I mean, Floyd got the defense, he has the hands, but Ronda Rousey on the ground every time.
I would agree with you, but I just can't. Ronda Rousey is a better overall fighter. And in my opinion, when I watched her fight Beth Korea, when the fight started off, honestly, it was a sloppy start for Ronda Rousey. She just went in swinging. I think that was just her anger, but she's the type of fighter that's very smart and intelligent. She calmed that anger down, and when it got calm, you saw how she just threw her around like it was nothing. I mean, what more can you expect from the world's best fighter?
She did everything perfect, in my opinion. She started out a little sloppy, but at the end of that, 34 seconds and still undefeated.
And I believe her last 4 fights have all combined. In a combined amount of time, only lasted 130 seconds.
That is crazy.
That's just under 3 minutes, honestly, and that's
pretty nice.
I believe that's how much one round is in boxing. 3 minutes. Well, for the Mayweather and Pacquiao fight, I believe it was 3 minutes, right?
Yeah, pretty sure 3 minutes.
And that's crazy because in under 3 minutes, Ronda Rousey has finished 4 fighters compared to Floyd's. Hugging and running around Pacquiao.
His defensive skills.
Yeah, defensive skills or bear hugging, whatever you want to call it. Along with that, recently I've also heard that there's multiple fighters coming out and saying that Ronda Rousey, the way she finishes her fights, it's not worth buying a main event on a pay-per-view because you're only paying for 30 seconds. How do you feel about that?
I mean, to see someone get knocked down in 34 seconds, that's worth my money. I'd go pay to see that.
So you're telling me in non-HD, you pay $60, or in HD, you pay $100 for 34 seconds. Right.
Right now, no. If I had the money, yes, because that'd be pretty funny. But at the same time, I do see where she has a point, because that's a waste of money. But if I did have the money, all the time I'd pay to see that.
So, I couldn't see myself paying for 34 seconds of fighting. As much as I love Ronda Rousey and her style of fights, but I'm more than happy seeing a Vine after the fight of how it
happened. Exactly.
No, the Vine's free.
Vine is free, but we might have a chance to see a fight that lasts 34 seconds or longer. Have you heard that Chris Cyborg Justino actually called her out?
I did not hear about that.
That might be a pretty interesting fight. She's huge.
Here's my thing. There's not a good weight class for them to fight in. It comes down to the whole. In my opinion, it's like this: it's John Jones versus Anderson Silva.
Yeah.
That fight's never gonna happen because they're two of the best in different weight classes, and if they wanted to fight, they'd have to agree upon a weight class.
Yeah.
And I correct myself. I did hear about this little beef going on right before the show. Actually, you showed me a little bit about it. I went to read about it, and Chris Cyborg Justino also said today via Instagram that, hey, Ronda, if December's not a good month for you, how about April? So she's playing it out like Ronda's running now.
She's ready to go.
I saw a tweet, or was it a tweet or a statement? I can't remember exactly, from Ronda Rousey.
Yeah.
She has stated that after Beth Carrillo, she's going to fight Miesha Tate. After that, she's going to film a movie and then retire.
That's a pretty good career, but
do you think Ronda's gonna really retire at 13-0?
She shouldn't. I would keep going, but if she does choose to retire, she had a pretty good run and a career.
Do you think her legacy would be tarnished by not fighting the Cyborg?
I don't think it'd be tarnished, but I do think people would look down upon her because if let's say Floyd Mayweather would have fought Manny Pacquiao, would people have looked at him in a different light? I think so. So that's how I look at this.
So even though it's a different style of fighting.
Yeah, I do feel that because right now Ronda Rousey is the best, so people look at her as the best. So if you're the best in any sport, if somebody else calls you out, if you know you're the best, you should be able to walk up to them and beat them just like you have everybody else. Don't worry about their weight class, just go beat them.
So okay, let me ask you this: Ronda Rousey's saying that, hey, if I'm gonna fight her, she has to come down to my weight class, and we both saw. And if you're familiar, guys, with the Cyborg, you can see how big she is. It's hard for her to lose weight. It'd be so much easier if Ronda just gained weight and went up to her class. But Ronda's she's put a little Mayweather there, saying she's being a little Mayweather. Do you think it's worth the Cyborg's time to come down to I think Ronda's class?
If the Cyborg is really that dedicated and really wants to beat Ronda Rousey, she should be able to put in the time and want to put in the time to lower her weight class and go beat her.
I agree with you on that, just because, they're both classified as two of the best women UFC fighters. Ronda's just more popular because of how she finishes people and the time she finishes people. And she took advantage of that, taking her career into the Hollywood aspect, right? Hey, Hollywood.
Hollywood him.
But she really capitalized on her name and turned it into a brand.
She made her name for herself.
Exactly. And Cyborg, she stayed dedicated to fighting. She's all about fighting.
Exactly.
And so I would love to see that fight. I personally want to see Ronda Rousey go up in a weight class and see how she would fare. Or honestly, if UFC would come down with like a great middle ground class, so they could be like, hey, you weigh this much, you weigh this much. Let's just fight. So that way, because if the Cyborg comes down and goes into Ronda Rousey's weight class, how do you feel that the Cyborg would last with fight? Would she have enough energy?
Exactly. She's not used to fighting that weight class.
Exactly. Same goes for Ronda Rousey. If she increases in weight, how is Ronda Rousey gonna fare? Because her honestly, the number one thing she focuses on during her training is conditioning. There's no way you can be that well conditioned if you're increasing in that much amount of weight. Because I believe Ronda's what is it?
Is it featherweight or
a featherweight? I believe whatever the lowest class for women's fighting is.
Probably featherweight.
And the Cyborg is the highest class, and it's just like. It's a big disadvantage for either one.
Ronda Rousey just pretty much made it a no-go. That's not going to happen. So I hope it does, but I don't know.
If it happens, who's your pick?
I don't know. Ronda Rousey has the record, whereas Chris Justino, the Cyborg, that's the only thing she has the advantage over is her size. So if she comes down, she loses her advantage. But I don't know. I probably would take Ronda Rousey.
You take Ronda Rousey?
I probably would. I probably have to take her.
as well.
Probably would.
All right, so on to the next topic.
What's our next topic?
Texans, not the Houstons. The Texans versus the Redskins in practice. I'm talking an all-out brawl. Me personally, as a Cowboys fan, I love this mainly because it's just showing that the Redskins aren't physical.
They're not ready.
Yeah, exactly. And from what I hear, this fight was all over because J.J. Watt was going too hard in practice.
Yeah, that's not a good explanation at all.
3 fights at 3 different times broke out in one practice, and then to separate them onto different fields.
Was it all because of J.J. Watt?
It started off because of J.J. Watt arguing and, going too hard. J.J. Watt doing what he does.
He's just a beast.
I mean, he's paid millions.
Yeah.
Obviously, he's going to go hard throughout practice, and he's not going to give it up at all. So you can't expect to not expect the hardest from J.J. Watt, I guess is how you would say it. That was a horrible sentence, but, I mean, let's be honest.
Could be worse than the Houstons. That was pretty bad.
That was pretty bad, Justin. That was pretty bad.
It was.
Pretty bad. See, that's why I'm the best.
That's still debatable.
The people agree. The people agree.
If the people choose to go against that, please call in. I'm begging you, please call in.
Guys, Twitter.
Twitter, yes.
Tweet us who is the best.
And y'all can tweet us at Saturday Nights 1.
There you go. Now you got our Twitter. Or you could Facebook us. Justin, don't you know the Facebook name?
Facebook is what? It's our Saturday Night Sports.
I was testing you.
Just had to test me.
Guys and girls.
All of our fans.
Bet you are excited for tomorrow. The biggest day of any football fan. Justin, you want to let me know what it is?
Tomorrow's a pretty big deal. I mean, this is pretty much the start of the season. This is a huge game. This is the Hall of Fame game. I mean, this is the start of the season. This is huge. We've gone without football for several months, and now it's going to be the Vikings and Steelers tomorrow at 8. Hamza, who do you have winning that?
I got the Vikings, man.
Vikings?
I got the Vikings. Adrian Peterson. And it may just be a preseason game, but the Hall of Fame game does mean a lot for the Hall of Fame inductees.
Yeah.
And I could just see Adrian Peterson coming back, even if he plays a quarter or two, just showing what he has and showing the league that he is still the best and no one's taking his spot. And the Steelers, honestly, their defense, I question
Isn't looking too good.
Yeah, especially without Troy Polamalu.
That's who I'm going to take as the Vikings loss. The Steelers, they have a little bit of an offense, but that defense is looking pretty bad. So Vikings, Adrian Peterson, he's probably going to tear up that defense tomorrow, no doubt.
Guys, I think the only thing Justin will disagree with me on, since I'm the best host, is that the Cowboys are better than the Saints. I would have to say that's probably the only thing.
Don't even want to go into that, but that would take up the whole show, so we're not going to go into that.
Justin, why don't you tell me who the Hall of Fame inductees are for the 2015 class? Let's give them a shout out.
All right, let's see who we have. Oh, man, we got some big names on this year. We have Jerome Bettis, the running back for the Pittsburgh Steelers. He is a beast.
The train.
The train, man. We got Tim Brown, wide receiver for Tampa Bay Buccaneers, probably one of the best.
That's questionable.
It's questionable. I mean, that's just like who's the best host.
He's
debatable.
I would say he's top 5.
Top 5.
No, I wouldn't say he's top 5. Top, 8.
Top 8. Oh, I said one of the best, but okay, I feel you. All right, then we have Charles Haley, defensive end for the Cowboys.
Cowboys. We them boys.
We also have another really amazing player, Junior Seau, linebacker for the New England Patriots. Probably one of the best also. I mean,
I would say he is the best.
He probably is the best, yeah.
And
I'm still happy that his daughter got to speak at the Hall of Fame inductee. That was cool.
That's going to be just phenomenal to watch.
Yeah. We also have Will Shields, a guard for the Kansas City Chiefs. And last but not least, we have Mick Tingelhoff, a center for the Minnesota Vikings.
You don't see a lot of offensive line.
You don't see a lot, and that's nice because I've been an offensive line all my life, and I like seeing that a lot.
Guys, we have to take a commercial break, but we will be right back. I forgot to put on the 7:30 ad.
For real? I thought it was what you started playing. Nobody can hear us, right? Sorry. So you read also heard a crispy crunch when we come back, so you can also call in, blah, blah, blah. I don't have to read that again. I'm just gonna say the number.
I just skipped through that. I was like, I'll go to this one. Alright, so now you gotta read one of those.
Yeah, I'm really crispy, crunchy. You want me to say welcome back to the show, or you want to say that?
You can say it. You can bring this in and then just go straight to reading.
Yeah. I'll say welcome back to Saturday Night Sports. I'm co-host Justin Whitfield alongside my best friend and good friend or whatever, Hamza Hamid. But first, I'd like to thank one of our amazing sponsors, Crispy Crunchy Chicken. I'll read all that. Say after that, I'm gonna say once again, if you'd like to voice your opinion on the show, please call blah blah blah. And then we'll go into it.
Real quick.
What do you want to? So we'll talk about Des Bryant, 49ers release, and Sam Bradford. If we have time, what else do you want to go into? Because it probably will.
We'll just play it out. Des Bryant.
All right, we just played out a lot with Des. Talk about the Saints too. Could we talk about Tony Romo? That's his favorite wide receiver.
Hey, are you gonna call in?
Tell him to call in. Bugs.
Yeah, it starts at 7, bro. We're at a commercial, so like in 10 minutes, listen to us in 10 minutes when we start talking, call in, okay? We're talking about Des Bryant, 49ers.
Tell me, just talked about the Steelers.
Sam Bradford and Jason Pierre-Paul. Or you could call in because we talked about how the Vikings and Steelers are playing tomorrow, and me and Justin both picked the Vikings. You can call in and pick the Steelers to win tomorrow. All right, bro. Start calling. I forgot how to answer the phone. So.
You have to double press that and then turn out one of these.
Yeah, the thing is, I don't know if I picked that up or not.
You better call someone.
No, we'll figure it out. I'm not gonna say anyone calls though. Bro, I effed up so bad. I played the wrong commercials. Oh well, YOLO. We're gonna do our daily thank yous at the end of the show, right?
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna thank all my family this time.
Yeah, Mom's like, make sure he thanks his family and
I'm
stuff.
telling you, I was about to say it and I was like, oh, I'm taking too much. I got Jelly Ranch in my mouth. Oh, it tastes terrible.
You gonna just read over the highlight points?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So we'll come back, I'll say, welcome back to Saturday Night Sports. Blah, blah, blah. Hamza Hamid, Justin Whitfield.
And then you'll shoot it over to me.
Yeah.
And then I'll be like, I'll read that again. I'll read the board this time.
Alright, so you want to say the call number then?
Yeah, I'll say the call number. Alright. My cousin Snapchatted me because they're in Houston, all three. And they're like, we'll listen to you on the radio. And they're playing in the car in the parking lot. They were just blasting it.
You can listen to it like on, what is it, satellite radio, right?
No.
How do they listen to it? Just on their phones or whatever?
Yeah, on the phones and computers. Yeah, we have a guy we're meeting tomorrow. Apparently, this radio host, and he started his own company, and he's making $1 million.
You're gonna meet him?
Nothing. Yeah, we both are.
Oh, we are?
Yeah. So if you can come up here, come up here.
All right. What time?
I get off work at 5:15, so like 7ish.
Sorry.
We'll go through the meeting and talk to him, and he wants to talk to us about probably joining his company, making some money.
Audrey's nice. I've been talking to so many people about our show. It's crazy. It's like, I mean, because I wanted to go to school for marketing, so I kind of like taught myself a little bit about it.
When are you gonna start?
See, I don't know if I want to though, because I have the job at Volkswagen, and then I really just want to focus on this and like get this going. I mean, of course, I want to go to college. Don't get me wrong.
Dude, you have to. If work gets in the way, you have to cut down your hours.
What do you mean?
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
You need a college degree for anything that we're trying to get into. And think about it like this. You already took 1 year off, so you're already 1 year behind everybody else that's wanting the same thing as you.
But like, if you, let's say hypothetically, somebody has their own radio show.
We'll talk
I'll
about
talk
that.
about it after. Hello and welcome back to your favorite radio show in the Metroplex. This is Saturday Night Sports. Before we get started with our show again, I want to give an amazing shout out to one of our good sponsors, Crispy Crunchy Chicken. Crispy Crunchy Chicken is one of the fastest growing fast food restaurants in the nation. Now open on Story Road in Irving, this halal restaurant offers scrumptious chicken and honey butter biscuits. I'd say it's probably pretty close to New Orleans food. That's Cajun chicken tenders, chicken wings done in traditional Cajun sweet and sour and crispy style. Don't forget those amazing sides that come with it. You got fries, corn on the cob, chili cheese fries, mac and cheese, fried okra, and a whole lot more. That sounds pretty good.
Getting hungry right now.
I am too. And if y'all want to go check them out, which y'all should, because I probably will after the show, y'all can go check them out at 4101 North Story Street, Irving, or give them a call at 972-514-1178. I'm going to pass this over to my good friend, Hamza Hamid.
The best best host in the world.
I don't know.
Hamza Hamid, bringing you back to Saturday Night Sports, guys. We have the favorite part of the show for myself, and I guess not for Justin, because this is when I talk about the daily Cowboys news. In today's world, we got Dez Bryant.
Boo.
We got two. Boo.
Boo.
I'm going to ignore that. Shout out all my fellow Cowboy fans out there. We have two stories for him going on this week.
Heard about it.
Should I start with the good or the bad, or the bad and the bad? Because there really isn't any good.
There really is no good with his stories.
Well, there's a little bit of good.
A little bit of good.
Let me start off by saying, Dez Bryant, never should you go into a career of boxing, my friend.
Never.
I love you. I respect you. I hope you break all records this year, but you are not a boxer. You and Tyler Patman going at it today. Listen, Dez, that is a second or third string corner at best, and he's only a second string right now because Brandon Carr got an injury on the hand that requires surgery. But you don't need to be yelling at him, taking his helmet off, having a scuffle. Let the little bird chirp as much as he wants.
Let him chirp. Now, as much as I do not like Dez Bryant and the Cowboys, I still respect him. Don't get that wrong. But Dez Bryant, you are probably one of the best. You don't need to be doing that.
I mean, he needs to understand he's now a role model. And
yeah.
You know, the most ironic part about this was that I was watching the Cowboys Snapchat. If you don't have them, guys, add Cowboys
or the
on
Saints.
Snapchat. Anyways, Cowboy Nation. He was walking out, and it was like a day where little kids get to carry the players' helmets, you know. And he has 3 kids running around him.